All right, hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to day 7. Okay, and today for day 7, we want to be able to factor special polynomials. So I can factor special polynomials. All right, so we've been working a lot with factoring. Today we're going to focus on some special polynomials. Before we do, I want to remind you of some square roots. So, hopefully you recall as we're looking at the square root of 36. So like the square root of 36, what times itself gives us 36? Well, that's 6. Okay, just thinking about square roots. So the square root of 81. What times itself is 81? Well, that's 9. Okay, what about the square root of x squared? So what times itself gives us x squared? Well, that's x. Okay, so just kind of thinking about some square roots and perfect squares. Okay, so next we're going to check out some multiplication of polynomials. So check out when we multiply x plus 4 times x minus 4. Okay, so we're going to look at this. I'm going to make the little box method so we can just quickly see what happens. Here's x and 4, and x minus 4. So we can see we get x squared, 4x, negative 4x, and negative 16. Okay, so writing that out, we've got x squared plus 4x minus 4x minus 16. So check it out. These cancel each other, plus 4 minus 4, and we've just got x squared minus 16. This is called the difference of perfect squares. Some people just call it squares. I call it perfect squares. Okay, perfect squares. All right, so we're going to just look at some problems that factor in like this. But check out, so when we had this x squared minus 16, the way it factors is into minus 4 plus 4. Those are the square roots of that 16. So keeping that in mind, let's look at a couple examples. So we've got, for example, x squared minus 81. So this is that first square root we saw at the beginning. So we have to think about the square root of each of these. So what's the square root of x squared? That's x. What's the square root of 81? 9. So this breaks into x plus 9 times x minus 9. And it doesn't matter if the plus or the minus comes first, but that's it. And you can always check and double check, make your little box, and you'll see that that middle term cancels out because we've got plus 9 and minus 9. And it's that difference of perfect squares. Okay, let's look at another one. So 9x squared minus 49. Okay, so we're changing this up a little bit. Okay, we've got 9x squared. Okay, so you have to think, okay, the square root of 9 is 3. The square root of x squared is x. And the square root of 49 is 7. Okay, so we're going to be including all of those. So factoring this, the square root of 9 is 3. Square root of x squared is x. Okay, so we have those happening twice, and then that square root of 49 is 7. So plus 7 and 3x minus 7. Okay, so again, seeing that difference of perfect squares. Okay, one more to look at. 4x squared minus 1. So hopefully you're looking at this and you're saying, okay, I know the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of x squared is x. The square root of 1 is 1. So we've got 2x plus 1 times 2x minus 1. And this is just a special scenario for those factoring special polynomials. So this is the difference of perfect squares. Okay, I'm going to give you a try that I'll be checking tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm going to check notes for day 6 and 7 in class. Okay, so you try the following two. 1. X squared minus 25 and 2. 36 x squared minus 100. All right, have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday.